How's everybody doing?
Good morning.
We're here. Let's let some people hop on.
Yes.
So there's Helen. You're always faithful in here, along with Rochelle. You guys are both always here. So nice to see your
Yes. Thank you for joining us.
cheery selves. So happy Tuesday. It's a busy day. We were
There's
running around.
so much to look at.
There's so much here today. I hope we have time for all of this. We kind of get
I know we get
high hopes
but
of time not getting away from us.
this is so spanking new.
Yeah.
That even for
Yes.
us, it's like, ooh, like
We're gonna have to. You have to be patient with us today
Yes.
because we don't know the names of any of these things
we
yet.
don't.
Excuse me. So obviously we're focusing on Christmas and Halloween today.
Yes.
So let's let a few more hop on. It looks like some people are starting to come in. Hi, Renee.
Carla. Hi, Renee.
Both are regulars as well. I love the fact that we have so many regulars. So where's everybody? Come on, let's get going. So, what'd you do this weekend?
I was in Arizona this weekend. It
Ooh,
was very, very, very warm. So
warm. That's hilarious. It was 97 in LA, so
I will take that over the 122 out there.
Oh my gosh, how do you Arizonans do it? Oh, or the Nevadans too. Hello.
Hi,
Jody.
Jackie. Hi, Jody. Hi, Linda.
Melinda.
Sandra.
Wow, everybody's like hopping on all of a
Yeah.
sudden. It must have just loaded or something. We were kind of starting to think we were going to do this with just 3 of us. There we go. Nice. And Carol. Gosh, you guys are from everywhere.
I know.
I love that. Oh, there's a newbie, Sandra. Welcome, Sandra.
Welcome, Sandra.
This is fun. You'll have
You
a good
picked
time.
a really good show to start watching us.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Gosh, you guys, you know how I think it's so fun that there's so many, we're just representing the US so much, you know, with so many people from so many different places. So everybody's got something else going on. Hey, Beth, I'm from Beaverton, Oregon. That's funny. You don't see Beaverton come up very often, but South Dakota. And I love it, the fact that we have some new people on today.
Mm-hmm.
And Pennsylvania. Can't wait to see the cool new digital prints. Me too, Jackie. I think we'll kind of be looking at some of this stuff for almost the first time together.
I know.
Annette and I were just saying we don't know the names of anything yet.
We
so
really don't.
be patient with us. This is all newy, just coming through the door.
And I feel like they've been coming in so quickly, and we
Yeah.
were like working really fast on this. So it's like we're gonna finally get to appreciate them with you guys.
Where was it? And all of a sudden it's like it's all here at once, and it's hard to memorize when it comes in that fast. Gosh, I feel like there's a lot of folks on. Do you think we should get started?
Yeah, let's get started.
Okay, so we're gonna have a Merry Christmas morning
And Happy Halloween.
So you saw on our live ad that we're doing Summerween. It's a new thing, apparently. I was not up to date on Summerween, so I kind of like saying it, so you might hear me say it several times. But anyway, we've got some fun things to show you. I'm really happy.
What a great idea from Marsha. She's watching it on her TV to make it appear bigger.
I like that idea.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I've never watched a replay on the TV either. I'll have to do that sometime.
That's
no,
right.
Not me looking at me on a TV. I don't think so. Okay, never mind. It's a cute idea for me, but not so much.
All right, so we're going to start off with the cutest stockings ever. You guys, look at how cute these are.
These were just in, there was a social post from last year that somebody just talked about recently or posted on, so they popped back up again. And I just forgot how doggone cute these things are. And so we're starting off with these two. There's a third one over here.
So the pattern that was used for these are from Tail and Twigs. And so the one that Julie is holding is made out of the Luxe Cuddle Heather cords. And of course, these have their faces made out of our Cuddle 3.
So, when people say, well, what do I use the Cuddle 3 for? This is what you use them for. When you need something a little flatter so that you can machine embroider on or you can applique with, it's a lot easier for your first projects. So these would not be difficult to do for first or second project, especially if you're an experienced seamstress. You would have a very easy time with this. Are there some magnets in these? I feel like there might be something in these to... Oh, they sure are. Look,
Oh, they hug the stocking.
Because there's little magnets in them. Oh God, do you not love that? Look. How cute is that?
Oh, the details on this.
I know. It's just super cute. So we started out with that because we're going to start with the fawn print. So very first design is kind of a woodland holiday look about it. So we decided that we would start it out at the beginning.
So this first one here is called Festive Forest.
So they're getting ready for Christmas, but they're not quite into Christmas mode yet. Oh my gosh. Isn't that
How does it look on camera?
Sweet. Adorable.
Oh my gosh. I love the
Adorable.
colors in this one.
Me too. And the colors are representative really well. So you know what? I just looked up and saw Diane reminded me we have to share to win. So, you know, we do a drawing every time we're live. And so please share the live and get others to join in, and we'll select a random name or 2 or 3, whatever it is. Anyway, Festive Forest right there. Let's put some of these coordinates out there with it that just look super cute.
So of course, our Luxe Cuddle Fawn Cappuccino is perfect with it.
And then
this is the Luxe Cuddle Hide in Woodland.
So remember, the woodland is a new color that we just added to the line, probably in the last 6 months. And it's doing super well because it's just the perfect, we called it woodland on purpose. And so it's perfect for all of the forest animals. And
so the woodland is a perfect match to the little fox on there.
Super cute. Super cute. Thank you for sharing, you guys. You did a great job. Look at all of you that shared and liked the page. Good job. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So this is a cutie patootie. Let's put it aside. But look at, there's also this.
Oh,
so the next color also, so look at how much it changes it when you add the spruce in there. So this is spruce Vienna with it. So it just really pops it.
And it is the color that is in the Christmas tree. And so that's what makes it look so perfect with this.
Spruce is one of the newer greens as well. And so it was a very needed blue green, and that's why we called it spruce. And so it goes with tons of different Christmas. So you've got your yellow greens and your blue greens. And this one happens to go with blue greens just a little bit better, but there is a little bit of like a thyme in the background of this. So you could pull off a yellow green if you needed one. But I think that it really looks nice with the spruce.
It does.
And of course the woodland. I think it looks great with the woodland.
Super cute.
All right. Oh, this is so pretty. I really like this one.
So this is called White Doves.
We've had this print for a while in the artwork and they hadn't used it. And we kind of said, why haven't we used it? It was because it had a kind of a funny coloring to it, but we recolored it. I think it's so pretty now. It's just so soft and delicate looking, you know, like a dove is kind of a soft, a sweet animal animal bird that, gosh, it looks really nice. It looks really nice on there. So
I love how it looks on camera.
It's kind of a saltwatery background, but it's kind of marbled in there. So there's white mixed into it as well in the background. And then the tips of the doves are gray. And then of course it's pretty much a spruce in the pine cones or the pine leaves. Pine needles is the word I'm looking for.
So I missed the name of who asked that, but for this one, it's actually embossed in. It's not quilted in, so these lines are already in there. And so it looks, look at how pretty also spruce looks with this.
Yeah, that's nice. That is really nice.
But these lines are embossed in.
Yeah,
so it's already like that. The fabric itself comes with the lines in it.
We also put it with, we had actually put it with salt water. I don't have a piece of salt water in here right now, but we had a piece of salt water with it in the office. It looked great.
Oh, really?
Great.
Yeah. So this is another one that looks really pretty with it is that new it's iced Vienna. This is also spruce, but
oh, wow. That's really pretty. First of all, iced Vienna is just a beautiful fabric, period. So you add this mix to it. This is just gorgeous together. I would put a gray in there, but I don't think it's necessary because I think that looks so.
I think this looks really, really pretty.
Clean and just pretty. You could put a red with it, but it's going to be really quite shocking to have the red. I'm going to throw this little red up on it here. So it's a little strong for it. So I think it kind of overtakes it. It's a perfect match, but it kind of overtakes just a
But
little tiny
I
bit.
definitely see, I know that we'll see a lot of combinations with red in it as well. Diane, spruce is just a color in our Luxe Cuddle collection. And it's more of like a blue-green tone. And
So
we've been using it a lot more in some of the prints, so
Yeah.
you'll see that we've been adding it in more Luxe Cuddle choices.
So we've done it because there were so many holes in the green palette. Green is one of those funny colors. You know, it's in or it's not.
Yes.
And so right now it is so in that we've come out with probably 5 new colors of shades of greens in the last half a year. And so, gosh, Annette, I just love this next one. I think the color in this next one just makes me so happy.
So this is called No One Like You.
No one like you. Oh my God, Diana.
I know.
Diana.
This is the perfect name for this, but you guys,
cute.
gnomes are still in.
Gnomes are still in. Honestly, every time we bring it, we think, okay, maybe gnomes are done. Nope. It's clearly not done. I love this. The colors are perfect. It goes with so many things. It goes with everything from raindrop to like royally blue colors. We've got some samples here that we'll show you in a second once we kind of absorb.
But all of like the denim, jeans, navy, all of those stuff are going to go perfect with it.
The gosh, and then of course you've got these pops of kind of a simply taupe tone in there. So I wonder if this even goes. Okay, so let's start throwing some of the things on top of it. Like, okay, that's Pacific
and Galaxy.
So it's not even brought in to go with it, and I think it's a grand match for that.
And this is Icy Morn in the Wild Rabbit.
Which Icy Morn is a very popular wild rabbit, especially with baby things. People use this a lot for baby. It's very, very like a dusty denim, but very light. And then I think the spruce is
obviously
really good with it.
We're gonna keep spruce up here. It goes with so many of our new holiday prints.
And then I've got raindrop, which I'm a big fan of raindrop. Look how much a raindrop then changes the look of it.
Let me try to lift this up a little more. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Isn't that fun? And I love all these blue shades, these blue greens, that it just does so much for me. The blue green. And if you're not into just completely red and green everything in your house for the holidays, this is kind of a fun little way to add something else in besides just your typical traditional colors.
I love those two together too, Teresa. Raindrop and spruce complement each other so well.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. I'm such a huge, and I love raindrop with pearl. They made a little lovey blanket for me to have over my lap in the office. And it's got the pearl on the back. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so pretty. All right. Next.
Oh, well, we didn't show. This one looks so pretty with this too.
So we forgot to do that one.
So this is the iced Sydney in jeans.
Yes. So look at how, because it's got that dark ground underneath there. And so it just offsets everything so great. It just goes with so many things, you guys. When you get ready to start matching, we could probably match this to a half a dozen things in here, because anything with denim in it, it just is so great, because then it's got the navy undertone to it. So any of these iced pieces, they're kind of fun to work with and just have in your arsenal.
Sandy, we don't have one for the new release for this year, but there is a really, really cute one from last year that are still up on their website. If you just go to shannonfabrics.com and go to look at all of our prints, it is super, super, super cute with a pink background in it. I love that print.
It's elves and pixies and things in it. So it's super
really cute.
It's kind of got
You'll
a 50s
have to
vibe.
check that out.
Oh, you know what? This next one has a little bit of the green, the blue in it too. So take that one. Pull this over.
All right, so next up, this is called Jolly Tree Farm.
This is so cute. Look at, oh my gosh, there's so much detail in this one with just being on the farm. Look at the, oh my gosh, the rooster.
Pig. Oh gosh.
And the rooster standing on the presents. I mean, there's just so many things I love about this print. The tree in the tractor, everything. Everybody's got shoes on and scarves on. It's just funny as heck. And then of course the cow is great in this one. So, so this one's got some very fun things to go with it.
So there is in the trees,
Really
like the
good.
trees that are on top of the little farmhouse there, the trees have a little mixture of your evergreen and the spruce in there. So your spruce will still definitely go with this really nicely.
And so, and obviously probably any shade of red that we have in the line is going to work. And we're kind of doing this on purpose. So when you notice, you know, like which red do I put with these Christmas prints? We really try to put a little cardinal, a little scarlet, a little bit of something a little bit darker just to kind of offset it. So if you looked at like the tractor's a brighter, warmer red. And then the barn is more of a barn red, but the reds always all kind of go with it. So we're purposely doing this so that if you, whatever red you have already, you could make it work. Make it work.
And here is what evergreen hide.
Look at that. Look how different. So again, we're doing that a lot with the greens as well. So perfect example, you can see the spruce in those trees right there, but then the evergreen in these trees over here. So it doesn't force you to have to, if you want just a strip, you might have something in your stash that'll work just perfectly for it or not. And then you can get out there and find the piece that you just perfectly need. So gosh, it's cute. Isn't that a cute piece? Love it. Isn't it darling, Donna? I just think it's so sweet. So then this is kind of crazy. Let's move this down. So last year we did some just little ditzy prints, some dots and stripes and things, and some basic colors.
You guys had requested dots and stripes for a long time, just to sort of have like for coordinating pieces for some of your strip quilts and things like that. And so we decided to do some limited edition holiday colors in it. So this one's got the scarlet and the evergreen. And look at how cute the stripes are as well.
Look at it. Look at how fun this is. So it's a good size stripe, which of course you could put on the bias and make a darling binding out of it. We don't need to put it on the bias, but of course when you do put it on the bias, it's darn cute. And so this is just kind of fun add-ons, but I think it also makes for just a very fun thing all by itself. So look at that, how fun when you just mix in.
Even like a back-to-back blanket with like a fun binding on it And so the stripes are done in sort of like a watercolor effect. So you will get a little bit of like a color range in there.
Yeah, which I think is kind of fun.
I do too. I like that.
I do too. We did this in a couple different, in fact, we have a really cool Halloween one coming up. And it doesn't have to be Halloween, but it's a cool one. And so so go on our website and look at the other dots and stripes that we did in the basics. There's just some super great things. So these will only be seasonal though.
Yes, these will be seasonal.
Unless of course you buy like crazy and it needs to stay in the line throughout the course of the year. Look at this, you guys. Look how cute that looks with the...
There's going to be so many fun things that you can make with this.
Gosh, it's really good. And then grab that little bit of red.
The tree farm, the one that we just...
Oh, I bet that's cute with it all.
So this one was called Jolly Tree Farm, and that would make a really, really cute.
Look at that. Little stripes. Oh, a little wee one out of that.
Oh
that
my
just
gosh,
be the cutest thing ever. So, I mean, this is the point of putting all these crazy things together and how cool they look. And so we really try to bounce back and forth. We look at older designs to make sure that are still doing well to see if these things will coordinate with them. And so we try really hard. These will start hitting the stores really soon, Carol. Gosh,
probably within, so they arrive to us within the next couple weeks. So I would say by the end of the month.
I think so too.
Yes, you'll start seeing them at the stores.
So start looking online first. Yes. It's easier probably to find out when they've started hitting the stores.
And any of our customers, if you're a Shannon customer, I highly recommend to get your pre-orders in for any of the holiday prints, just because these tend to, pre-sell out, and we want you guys to have them in time.
Yes. There's probably backup orders on them, but the backup orders just never seem to get here as quickly as we want them to. The original orders get here seemingly faster. So let's look at the design first.
All right. So this is called Berry Mail.
Berry Mail. I think this is super cute. I just love all the little details in this one. And it's just so
a lot of little details in it.
You could cut this up and do little things with it too. You could make some fun little Christmas tags by actually cutting them out and gluing them onto paper. I think it would be super cute. And then, you do just a year after year tags like that. I don't know if anybody else does that. I used to do it all the time. It's been a minute since I've done anything like that, but I love doing the tags that you just reuse and reuse. And it'd be super fun to cut them out of this or to cut them out and glue them onto paper bags. That's another really cute, fun thing that we used to do a lot. And then you can reuse those as well. All right, let's look at how the coordinates look with this.
Yes.
Because they are really good.
Okay, so of course, cardinal. And this is in the Luxe Cuddle Encore for any of you that were wondering what fabric this is.
Yeah, we didn't say that yet.
Yes.
So, ooh, that's cute.
So this is really, really pretty. And again, there's going to be so many different shades of red that will go with this. Scarlet will also look really pretty with it.
Yeah, there's all kinds of them going on. You know what? This also looks really good with it.
So this is the Vienna Basil here.
Nice.
That's also really
nice. Quartz would be cute. Love the snowman too. Really, really cute.
This is what an evergreen looks like up against it. And this is in the Luxe Cuddle Hide.
Of course, then look at all the beige in it too. So the beige would be a really soft way to do it. Of course, black is just going to, like bind in black. It always looks really good when you bind in black with something like this. So I just really like this one. Just doesn't it make you just want to go home and make something?
Well, this one also feels very timeless.
It does to me too. You're right. And I'm a huge fan of, I love presents, stacked presents and things. And this has got it throughout. And I don't know what there is about the Christmas presents all stacked up like that. I just love so much. All right, let's see what we've got next. Oh yes, we did some really cute to go along with the dots and stripes. We did just a small, 2 of them actually, but we'll get to the other one in a minute. It's kind of further down here. Just little bitty. It's got snowflakes with gray and a little touch of black in it, but it's mostly 3 shades of red, almost a pinkish red in there. So red goes really good with this. Scarlet also goes super good. This is cardinal in this particular case. So she's going to swing down there to grab the cardinal in the Vienna, which of course
we have
is
Teresa,
a must.
We have not done the Halloween prints yet.
We're saving those to the end. We love Halloween. So isn't that really pretty together?
Maria, I agree with you. I love the smaller prints too.
I'm loving this too. So then I'm going to throw this one in there. So this one is, what's this name?
This is Santa and Friends.
Well, that's clever.
I know.
So look how cute that goes together with it, but we've got more that looks cute with it too. So I'm going to grab also this. Here's the red and the green together. And then let's grab that little stripey and tuck it in there. And then we're going to grab that. Okay. You see all that together?
Imagine a bedroom set with like the matching pillowcases and.
But also, what fun would this be for your sofa?
Yes.
Just do some throw pillows. Do one print on one side and a different print on the other, or do your cuddles, your Luxes on each side of it. I just think there's a lot of potential in this. Did we get a real close up of this one? Because it's even got the blue snowflakes on it. And how perfect is that with the blue snowflake that we're about to show you? The cutie patootie, isn't it?
So that one that is being held up right now is called Santa and Friends. And so we're going to show you guys. You guys know that all of the reds and greens look really pretty up against it, but we have so many blues that go.
So that actually is meant to coordinate. We have actually taken the snowflakes out of the snowflake print and put it into the the snowman print, snowman Santa print. Boy, that's cute together.
You guys are loving the penguins on this print. It is really cute.
God, penguins. We're all such suckers for penguins anyway, because they're just so silly and how fun it is. Look how good that looks together too.
I know. So this one is Galaxy in Jeans,
which is a very, very good seller. If you're unfamiliar with the Galaxies, we talk about Galaxy a lot on this show because we're huge believers in it, because we love the way that it coordinates with so many things. So when you're really nervous about a color match, if you take a galaxy, usually you're going to hit it off better than if you take another solid. I mean, it's easy to grab a navy, but sometimes adding something like this just brings a lot of flavor.
Yes,
I
because
mean,
there's
look
a
at that.
color variation in it because it is like a tie-dye luxe. And
Look at that. So you get a lot. I mean, you can almost looks like there's white in there, but there's not actually. It's actually like a pale, dusty blue. So just love them. We use them, like I said, all the time. I'm going to throw this print out there to go along with it because A, it's adorable, and B, it looks so good with what you have out there.
All right, so this next one is called Frosty Frames.
Frosty Frames. Oh, boy, that looks really good on camera. And those are pretty large. That's about 6 inches across right there. So it's a good size. You know, it's about the size of my hand. They're good size panels. So these are going to make some really, really nice framed quilts where all you just put together or just do a wraparound and things. This will be really cute for that. But it's another one that would cut up super cute too. And so she actually brought a couple really interesting things in here to go with it, which I really like. So this, of course, is
Nube
in jeans.
In jeans.
So if you're not familiar with Nube, oh, it's delicious. It feels so silky good. Look how cool that looks. If you're stripping a piece of that into the quilt or did the back out of it, and then check this out.
Diane, which one are you wondering what it is? So this one here, this Luxe Cuddle over here, this is called Luxe Cuddle Nube. The color is jeans on it. The print is called Frosty Frames.
It is kind of a grown-up print, and I really love it for that. Oh, you know what? I gotta grab something because look at this. Ew, look at that.
Oh, yeah. So that's Woodland in the hide, which is no longer a limited edition.
It is no longer.
It has been added to the line. You guys loved it so much. Ooh.
Look at that together.
I like that.
I like that too. Boy. And then there's so many other colors, and there's other brown tones. There's even a little touch of green in there. So, and then the navy in the galaxy is going to be super pretty with it as well. In fact, it's right here. I even like that better.
Oh, I
actually.
like that better.
Yeah, look how nice that looks. It's a little tiny bit darker in real life than it is on camera.
Yeah.
But it's grabbing, I'm sure the camera's grabbing all these colors, not knowing what to do first. And so this is just a darker navy than what it's showing off. It's perfect. So if you're looking and you love this framed piece, these two, the woodland hide and the galaxy,
I would screenshot that.
I would too, because this is perfection.
Yes.
A little bit of a white. Oh, a little bit of a white.
So this one here, this is Galaxy Navy.
Oh my gosh. We could make a
snowy owl.
Holy cow. We could make a quilt out of this in
Yeah.
about 1 second here. We could go back to the office and whip this baby up because it looks so good, you guys. So good. No, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with what this all came together looking like.
No, unfortunately, this one does not have a raccoon in it, you guys.
No raccoon.
No.
A really strong squirrel, but no raccoon. Look, check out the squirrel. Where is he? Wait. He's funny. Look at him. He's showing off like crazy.
Yeah.
Gosh, aren't they good? Anita, I love it too. I'm like having a little moment here with this because I think it's so pretty. That's even really nice with it too. This is the new Himalayan. Remember this, you guys? We showed you this probably a couple months ago now.
Yeah.
But
I like how that looks with it.
I like it too. But I just like Himalayan, period. I think it's so pretty.
And it shows. That's been a very, very popular Luxe right now.
So if you're a retailer and you haven't bought any Himalayan, I'd say that you should kind of check it out on the website. There's a couple new ones coming, and then there's a couple more after that. So
Joanne, the name of this print is called Frosty Frame.
Isn't it funny? I mean, I love this piece, but I have never seen it all big like this, and I'm going crazy over it. I'm
Diane,
with you guys.
These are on the way already. We should have these in about 2 weeks or so, so you should start seeing these at the retail stores probably by the end of the month. They wanted to see Snowy Owl held up against this.
Thank you for paying attention to that, Annette. Sometimes I forget to read your comments when I'm so busy looking at everything. Squirrels are big right now, Penny. Look at that. Isn't that cute? You're right. You're right, Carla. We haven't shown you the pink or the rain yet. I don't know. Do they have a piece of that handy? If anybody knows in the background that's listening to us out there, if you've got a piece of it, could you bring it into the showroom here?
If for any reason they don't bring it, next month's live.
For sure.
For sure we will. And there's just so much new Luxe Cuddle that we're working on, you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be
it's actually a very exciting one because it's a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, and it's going to be a busy, our next couple shows are going to be pretty busy,
Yes.
I think. We had a little lull there for a sec. There's one last kind of seasonal, wintry piece that doesn't go with that color palette. But it's pretty cute. It's more about just a winter. Let's see what its name is because I absolutely do not know. This is called Polar Pals.
That's the perfect name for it.
It is a perfect name for it. Polar Pals. So they're busy out on their icebergs. Let's keep those icebergs there for them to be busy on, right? The small commercial there. Look at the little fish.
The little fish, the
Make
little
me so
penguins.
happy. The tiny, tiny little penguins. So the whole little polar cap for each one of them are about 4 to 5 inches across. And so the little things get really little. Like those little fishies are like a half an inch. They're really cute. Isn't that cute? So let's show you the coordinates now. So we did 2 coordinates. One of them is our Galaxy in Lake, and the other one is Galaxy in Pacific. I love Galaxy in Pacific. It does well, but it could do better. But I think because most people can't see how absolute perfect, gorgeous it is.
So this really brings out the color of the little fishes. It makes it stand out a little bit more just because the fishes are so small in the print. And then this one goes a lot with like the bottom color tones here, but both really, really pretty.
Really pretty. And then of course the browns are going to go with it really nicely too.
Definitely.
But this has just happened to be laying here. And I think that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
It's really popping the little colors. It's a
is
little bit gray on camera. It is a little on the gray side, but I think it looks really nice in person.
This one here is Heather in Waterfall,
which I love anyway.
And this
Heather's
is Galaxy in Pacific.
So that's a fun little print there.
Cute.
Yeah. You're not supposed to notice that they're from the opposite sides of their earth. There we go. Oh, our table's clear.
I know.
Okay. I know what we're supposed to do next.
Yes. And
All
so
right.
this is very, very exciting, guys. This is like
something we've worked on for a
very long time.
And so, 90 inch is the number one item. The 90 inch solids, C390 is the number one selling item in the line over and over again. And so we've been working on doing some small prints on C390 so that it kind of ups the game a little bit for the backs of your quilts. But also, you know what? It doesn't stop you from putting this on the front of a quilt so that you have more little go-to pieces to go with things to make, if you're doing a patch or if you're trying to do some striped things or you're just trying to add a little bit of different color.
Oh, I'm loving the excitement, ladies.
Look at that. There's a lot of capital letters here.
Yes.
And sheets is a perfect thing. If you don't have some Cuddle sheets, this is perfect. You can do up to a queen without doing any piecing. And if you're doing a king size sheet, you do a gusset around the outside edge of it, but it does cover the top of the bed. You need your gusset around the sides of it. So we did, this is Dottie. This is our new friend, Dottie. I'm sure we're going to be well acquainted with Dottie shortly. So the first one was a graphite ground with a black dot on it. What I also would like to point out to you is if it was a dark ground and we put a darker dot on it, it's a dyed piece. So we dyed it graphite and they added the black dots. So it means you're never going to be able to get to the bottom of the design and see any white showing through, which was something that was just a must for me. Oh my God, a small paw print would be adorable in this.
Oh, I know.
That's a great idea, Deidre. A little tiny paw print, darling. Jackie, it fits your king size mattress perfectly. The top of your 90 inch or all the way around. Could you not have to gusset it? I had to gusset mine. Maybe mine's an extra thick or something. Fitted sheets are on my list to do. If it's on your list, Susie,
just do it.
Do it. I'm telling you, just do it. My husband kind of fought me a little bit when I first talked about putting it on the bed. And I said, please just go with it. Just roll with it with me for a minute. We put it on the bed. 3 days later, he hasn't said a word. 3 days later, I said, hey, what do you think about those sheets? And he goes, I think you'll leave them on. And just that was the end of the conversation. So they're still on. I mean, I take them off and wash them, but but they're still on, and it's middle of summer and they're still on. So I'm telling you, there's just nothing like a Cuddle sheet, both in a Luxe as well as a C3. But C390s, you do not have to. Okay, I do have a much thicker. I have an 18-inch mattress. So Jackie's saying that on her 13-inch king mattress, she does not have to gusset. On my 20-inch mattress, which has a big pillow top on it, I do have to gusset. So I guess it's all about your bed. So let's look at
pull a couple prints that might match up with these pretty nicely. And so this is Forest Park. You guys have seen this on the line for a long time, and it continues to be a great seller.
So I didn't mess it up so bad. So again, why are we bringing these prints out? We're bringing these prints out just to remind you, just because it's 90 inches does not mean that you can't buy a little strip of this and strip it into your quilts.
Joanne, yes, there is a free pattern for that on our website. And then I believe Teresa also just commented the pattern link for that as well.
So there's lots of information, crib sheets also. These are, who would put their baby on another cotton crib sheet when you've got the C3s to make dozens of crib sheets that coordinate so cute with your nurseries, and now these dots on there.
I know.
Super cute.
I'm glad you guys are excited for these just as much as we are.
So let's just leave those over and grab a couple more of the dots. We've got a couple more to go. Oh my God, I actually like this one a lot.
I have a feeling this is going to be one of like the top seller ones.
I think so too.
So this one is,
so our new friend Dottie.
Yes. And so this is Cardinal. So it has a cardinal back with the black dots on it.
So the cardinal in the picture, it looks a little Merlot-y. It's got a little bit of a winey cast to it, and it's not. In personal and right here, the way that it is, it looks terrific.
It matches so nicely with this.
Okay, let's get it right side up. So look how cute that looks, period. Look how even with the...
I know.
Oh my gosh.
With the black and
so if
gray.
You pull back, Vanessa, and let them see what it looks like with the gray too. See how cute that would be together in a little strip quilt. Then you throw a little bit of a fuzz in there with one of the Luxes.
I know.
Oh my gosh. And then bind it with the Luxe on the edge. This is adorable. I want it.
Super cute.
Red sheets. How scandalous, Rochelle. I love that. I love that. You have to repost that again in a little while because I just want to look at it again because I think that's so funny. How scandalous. Oh, yes. Our little bordellos.
All right. And so this is jeans. And so this is a jeans base color with the navy dots.
Yeah. It looks good. It looks a little bit grayish.
Gray. Yes, it does look too gray a little gray on camera, but
because the mill knows the colors, the jeans background. So we matched it to the jeans background. And so these are all really, really quality color choices. And they did such a beautiful job because they're so soft too. They're just so lovely. I'm very impressed, you guys. This is, like I said, we've worked on this so long. It's almost become like is it ever coming?
I know.
And now it's here and I'm so excited about it.
So this is called Sand. And so this has more like of an ivory bottom with this sand color dots. And this one also looks really washed out on camera. You can barely see the dots, but there you go.
Okay. So look at how this looks together. Let's get this kind of color colored together there. In real life, it's perfect. It is perfect. And it's more interesting than it looks on camera right now. I like this a lot.
And definitely on next month's live, we'll go ahead and show you guys some pieces made out of this. It's just that these just came in.
I mean, literally just came in.
Yes.
Okay. So then the last one actually in the dot series.
So this one is called Cocoa. And this one has more of like a simply taupe.
It's like a dark simply taupe.
Yeah, like a dark simply taupe base with the cocoa colored dots.
Actually, the base is the cocoa.
Okay.
And the dot is brown, or like a chocolate. Yeah. So it's the body, the base of it is the cocoa. We tried to make the background color the name of it, and the cocoa is like a dark simply taupe. We intended it to do that, to be the dark version of that. So it has that warmth that the cocoa has, which I think is just great with this. So I don't know what this one's for.
I'm not sure which one you're talking about with the raccoon. Oh, you know what? This one here. So this is called Moose Lodge.
Oh yeah, really cute. Oh, raccoons.
Yes.
Found our raccoons. Really cute.
This print came out last year.
Yeah. Still, and there's a kit in this one too.
Yes, there is.
It's a really good one. It's going to be around for a while, I think. And it goes with so many different orangey flavors as well. And then, of course, all of the brown tones. It just pops it. The greens. If you go look at the kit on the website, you'll find it. And what we put it with, it just really offsets it nicely. So if you're interested in the print, check that out first. And then you can kind of go from there. Brenda, I love the Dottie Cocoa too. I think it's a really, really cool. But there's a lot of really neat ones in here. But we tried, when we did these C390 prints, we tried not to duplicate any of the colorings from one design to the next. So there's 3 total designs. You get to see 2 today because the third one's not ready. And then, but we tried not to duplicate so that you would have the gray black over here and the red black over there. And then you'd have a green over there that's a different shade than this green is over here. But I did grab this really quickly because, you know, whenever we're trying to do this boy stuff, we're always looking for really fun ways to complement them. Look at how good that looks with the dot. So, you know, it's dimensional like that is. And so look how cute that is. If you've not seen this print, I think this print is so doggone cute.
And it looks really good with this one too.
Yeah, it looks super good because the handle is that jeans color on the mallet. Husband would be proud. And by the way, this is raindrop on this. What is this?
A drill.
A drill. Yeah, the drill right here is raindrop. So it also goes super well with it. We dulled down the colors of the oranges and things in it so they weren't so loud because then it kind of makes it hard to match things with. They look great with a lot of the galaxies as well. So, boy, Joanne, we would love more stores in Oregon. You can work on that a little bit. Start working on that. We'd love it.
Yeah, if you ever go to your local store and they don't have a lot of Cuddle,
time to talk to them about it. All right. So we're going to move on to the other.
So this was Dottie.
So
just to recap, this is Cocoa. And we've got Jeans. We've got Sand. Then it comes in Cardinal. This was, I don't even know if I said a color name.
I don't know if we said that one or not either. These really pale ones is something that's right there. These really pale ones are hard to see on camera, but they're going to be goodies.
So this is silver. So this one's like a white base with these silver dots on it. And then last but not least, this was graphite. Charcoal. Sorry, guys.
Oh, charcoal. Actually, this is one of my favorite ones. Besides the red, this is probably one of my favorite ones. I just think it's kind of cool. All right, we're going to move these prints off and go on to the next thing.
All right.
So the next new one is called, oh my gosh, I've lost it already. It's called Dash. We did it, we simplified it.
I'm going to hold this one up because it's not too white of a piece, but I really want you guys to see the color tones in it, which look really good on camera.
So it's amethyst in the background. And then your little dashes are dark amethyst and then an eggplant. So that it darkens down the print just a little bit because again, remember we dyed the background fabric. So all of the dash marks have to be darker than the base so that we can have that great solid hard background about it that we want to not see any white peeking through. Cool, huh? Do you like these? Are you loving it?
So I'm loving it. This is called Dash, and then the colorway on this one was Amethyst.
Look at this. Isn't this pretty?
Look at how pretty this looks together. So this is our digital cuddle hummingbird, which looks really, really good because it has so many different shades of purple in there.
I think it looks really good with it too. Anyway, this hummingbird is still doing
Oh
super
my gosh,
well.
I
I
know.
was surprised the other day when I went and checked on some sales numbers, and the hummingbird is going crazy. So you guys are doing a good job with that one. Okay, so this
All
one I
right.
think is spearmint is what I think it is, but let's double check just to make sure we're not.
Yes.
Yeah, that's spearmint. So again, we're trying to hit the different shades. So it kind of has like a dark spearmint color in the background there, and then I think it's spruce is what the darkest dash is. So these have a little bit more color than the dotties do, but it's just meant to be a little different, and so that there's reasons to have all of them. Aren't they good? I'm so pleased. So, oh, thanks, Shauna. We amaze them every time. Isn't that fun? That just makes me feel so good. Look how cute this is, you guys. Again, another.
This is something I see in the line for a very, very, very long time.
There's so many things that matches so
It
darn
really
cute.
does. This is our Safari Babies digital cuddle. Really, really, really pretty with it. And I also really like how this one looks with it, which is the Blooming Buds. This is a Hoffman print.
I've been in the line a while too.
Yes.
And there's also a kit out of this.
There's a kit out of both of these, actually.
Yes, there is. And they're both really cute.
Yeah.
Actually, that looks cuter with the giraffe than it does with that. It's really cute with it.
Yep.
That's really cute. I just, have to grab things that are laying here just to see what they look like. That looks really cute. But also our giraffe skin print looks darling with that. Okay.
Patty, the 90-inch prints are not available yet, but those should be shipping soon.
Yeah.
So those are probably going to be more of like you'll start seeing them at the stores probably more like early September.
I think some are on the water already. A few
Okay.
of them are already on the water on their way here. So we'll see a few of those coming through the door shortly. All right. So the next dash is, I just looked at it. I can't remember. Brown. Pretty hard. I love that one. I think this is going to be a very purposeful one. It's going to go with woodland stuff. It's going to go with cabiny things so well.
A lot of man quills, I think, are going to be really good for this too. So this is going to go with anything from chocolate to brown to cocoa.
So what I wanted you to see, though, is look at the difference in the color tones of these two. See how much pinker the cocoa is than the brown one is, so that you have choices. So if you've got a little bit yellower brown project going on, she's trying to work it out here and it's not quite there. It's going, woo,
that's
still not there.
Yeah.
So it might not show very well on camera because again, the camera doesn't know what to do. It doesn't know which color to grab. And this one's more yellowy. This one's more yellowy, and this one's more pinky. And so if you're struggling with, what your project to match up a brown, we're attempting to provide you with every tone that you need. I mean, without making, 100 SKUs, but we're trying to make it as, dash is directional, dot is not directional. That's a good statement. So the dash is going vertically. So it pets down right now. And so, yes, but even if you turned it sideways, you'd be okay with it. If that's what you needed to do, it still is not going to be weird.
She's still playing with the color, you guys, because it looks a little.
It's like dark sand.
Yes.
So it's got that really clear tone. It's getting closer. Do we mesh up, Vanessa?
It's like trying to figure out all the colors right now.
I know. So we're going to let's go with this tone next. So that we can...
Okay, so next up here, we have sand.
So this one, see, it's got a little bit more color than the other one did that we had the dotty up here. It's got a little more color in it. So we did multiple tones of the dashes. And so they are similar. And in fact, you could probably use these together.
I definitely see people using these together.
That's really quite nice together. So wherever it is that would work out for you, I think those are really nice together. I like sand too. I mean, it's one of those colors that, sometimes we just kind of discount it a little bit, but it goes so well in our homes and it looks great with black and it looks great with browns.
Neutral.
And actually sand looks great with navy. So whatever your base color is in your house, you usually can tuck some sand in there. And I'm a sucker for natural. So the sand and the natural go together. Yes. So nice. It's really good looking, isn't it? Really cool. You guys are having lots of conversation over there.
They're all trying to find shops near
I
them.
see that. That's hilarious. Okay.
All right. So next up, we've got Loden.
And remember, the last green was a spearmint. So now we went to the Loden. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So again, I'm going to call it 3 shades of Loden because the darkest green is probably forest. So I have a feeling, ouch, that matches forest super well. Piece in here somewhere.
While she's looking for that, I'm going to show you guys. Look at how perfect these look together.
But then you can't forget that.
I know.
Look at that.
Oh, I love it.
Me too. But holy cow, look at this. Look how good this looks. I'm going to add that piece in because
we can.
looks great. That looks great together.
So this right here, this is the Luxe Cuddle Encore in Loden.
Forest.
In Forest. This is the Luxe Cuddle Hide Woodland. And this is
oh boy.
the Highland. This is Digital Cuddle the Highland.
Yep.
And then our new Dash
in Loden. Nice combination.
Yes, very, very pretty.
Do you like it, you guys? Are we on pace? Is there a color that you're thinking of that we didn't do in this dash? And there's
and
one
as
more
you
dash.
guys can see, there's
one more dash there.
Not a ton. We started off with not so many color options. We didn't want to overwhelm you guys, but we would love some feedback on any more colors that you'd want to see in Dottie and Dash. Because we definitely know we want to add some later down on.
So this is a white ground.
Yes. This is alloy.
So we got our mid-tone gray in there. So we had the really, really light one and then the charcoal dark one. And now this is the mid-tone one. So, it goes with lots of grays. We messed around. Where's the pinks? I knew pink was going to come up. It's not yet. Carla, not yet. I know. Blues and purples. We can never get enough of blues and purples, huh?
Pat, the 90-inch prints are not available at stores yet, but they should be within the next few weeks. But if you check out the store locator on our website, it'll let you know if there's any shops near you. Where you can buy Cuddle fabrics from.
All right. I'm going to put that with it because it looks fabulous.
Yes.
Then I'm going to bring this guy over here. This is a heather, which we love our heathers. And this one is shadow heather. So it's a black with
I
a
really
gray
like
top.
this.
I really like that too. I really like all 3 together, frankly. And then, of course, a little bit of I'm going to tuck a little bit of cloud cuddle in there because I can also. Some dusties off of it.
Oh, you guys need a screenshot of this. This is a really, really good combination.
Really cute.
So this is Cloud Cuddle Buffalo Check, but this does also come as a regular digital print and a Luxe Cuddle. This one is called
momentary checking because we don't want to say it wrong because that could happen really easily. This is Trail Mix Scarlet.
This print right over here is called Trail Mix. This was one of last year's releases, and oh my gosh, this is really pretty. That also looks good with it.
It does look good with it. The dot is perfect in the background. It's a perfect match, and then the lighter tones just blend it right in. So you could use all of this together. Sometimes you could make a a patch with 10 things because there's so many fun things to go with it, which is kind of what I'm really liking about this whole concept of doing these prints on the 60-inch, 90-inch, is because now not only is it going to work for all your wide back purposes, but it also blends into the fronts of quilts really, really well. So we can make a twofer out of this. Do you like it? This is fun. Yes, of course, any of the red tones, especially cardinals and scarlets, are going to go just great with that.
Yes.
It looks nice. I'm very happy with this.
Yeah.
So are you pleased? I hope you're pleased.
So there is one more print that we will be coming out with in the 90-inch. And so hopefully I'm sure we'll have that for next live to show you guys.
I'm sure of that. You'll probably see it on the website before you'll see it on the live. But it's not quite, I don't think it's cooked enough to show you any of the pieces of it. So we'll do that another day. My tablecloth is going away. All right. We have a new fabric.
Yes.
Actually. It reminds me of something we've had in the past, but it is new.
So this is exciting because we are going to be doing more prints on our Luxe Cuddle fabrics. And so this very, very first one here is called Butterflies.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so soft.
It's so soft.
Would this
and
make...
it's so pretty. This one, I love the waterfall colors on this one.
You know, this would make the cutest sheet on a baby's bed.
Oh, yeah.
On a crib, it would be the cutest sheet ever. It's not like perfectly in focus. It's meant to be this little bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Not completely clear because we wanted it to give that feeling.
It makes it, so the look we were going for is more of a very whimsical look. And so that's where the effect of like the watercolor come in. And so it's not a very, very defined print, but it's meant to go with the look. And so this one here is Butterfly and Multi. And then right next to it, she just put up the Galaxy and Bellflower, which looks perfect with it. And then on the other side, she put Heather and Jelly Bean. Which Luxe Cuddle Heather, this one, it's not showing very well, but there is a tipping color on this one. That's a little hard to see on camera, but
I'm going to bring this one out too because I think this is really,
it also goes with it really nicely.
Pretty with it. Look at how when you pick a lavender tone and then you add that little pop of blue to it, how nice those all look together. Just really nice. So you could, because it just grabs the little bit of blues and starts pulling them out. I bet you Pacific goes gorgeous with it as well. We've created such a mound on the floor that it's getting hard to find our little pieces as we're going along. But I just want, do you know Pony, our Pony print that's been in the line forever and it's still a rock star? It's basically printed on that base. And so we're doing digital printing on the Luxe. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. They did such a nice job with it. It feels so yummy. And so it's just that extra pump to it. I know, grape jam. Grape jam goes with everything, doesn't it? Okay, so let's take away that blue and put this blue up. Look how different it changes it again, because now it brings out the slightly turquoisey tones in it, which I think is gorgeous. So that's Pacific.
Yes.
Galaxy.
This is Pacific Galaxy over here. This is Bellflower Galaxy over here.
Joanne, it's not seal. It's not. It's like I said, it's like Pony. And what else?
So these are printed on Pony, but they're finished like seal. So it almost gives them a seal-like feel to them, but it's done on Pony, just so that they can print a little more clear.
Yeah, it's a 10 millimeter pile.
Yes.
And so it's on the same, 10 millimeter. There, like this is a 10 millimeter as well. It's just got an embossing on it. This has no embossing. And so that's one of the reasons why you just feel that. Just, do you remember Old Frost? We still have some colors in the line, but it harkens to that.
It reminds you of that, right?
Yeah, totally. I just think they're really cool. We only have a few of them here right now, and we did very different things.
Yes.
So you'll see because we wanted to appeal to everybody, but we'll do this one next because I think this is so.
That's a really, really pretty one. So this is Damask in Spearmint. And Let me hold this one up a little bit just to really show you guys what the print looks like.
So there's definitely spearmint, but there's also a little Jupiter in there too. So it's got that blue greens and it's got a little bit of the gray greens in there so that it kind of just, you can pull a lot of different pieces into it for bedding. This is going to be so incredibly pretty. A whole, somebody do this. Somebody, machine quilt or long arm, a big piece of this, put some gorgeous thing on the back of it and just do one big bed covering because I think this is so pretty. I want to see that. So
I'm glad you guys are liking this damask one. This is really, really, really pretty. I love the watercolor look in this one.
Look how pretty that looks from a distance as well.
I know.
So if you guys, somebody do that and put it on the I Love Cuddle page because I just want to see it. I know it's going to be gorgeous. I just love it. Love
All right, let's pull some things that'll go with this. So this is Heather Waterfall right here, which I think
was originally bought for it.
Yeah.
Which is a great match to it. Look at that. That's nice. And then this was so completely different.
This is Galaxy in Lake on this side.
So I would not mix the waterfall and the lake together. No. But this with this looks great. But this with this looks great. I don't think we have a Jupiter in here. So what does that look like with it in that? Does that match? That's just a wild.
Oh, yeah. So this is Encore and Juniper, and I actually think this looks really pretty with it, too.
See,
so this is going to bring out the colors in here a little bit more. And I actually really, really like those together.
I really like those more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
I really like them, too. This is such a cool piece. Now, wouldn't that be the best thing ever, long arm together?
Oh, yeah.
Brand ambassador out there, or Cuddle ambassador, somebody out there needs to make a bed covering out of these two together. Gorgeous. And then a beautiful bind on it.
Oh, I know.
Gosh. Such a sucker for these things. I love that spa feeling. I don't really have it in my house.
This does remind me of that.
But I need it in my house. I need somewhere in my house for that. Okay, there's we've got this one and this one. Do that one next. We've kind of snagged all of our
and again, we have a lot more that we are working on or that we just don't have samples of just yet, but this is the next one here. You know what, I forgot the name on that.
This one is called Fair Isle in silver navy. Fair Isle is like a sweater that you used to see, these knitted sweaters, like Norwegian looking sweaters, and that's how we kind of came up with that. And that was the whole goal when we set out to do this, was to make that kind of Norwegian sweater look. And so it's a combination of like a alloy and navy blue together. I think it's beautiful.
I think this is very, very different from what we've normally printed on a Luxe Cuddle before, and I am loving how this came out.
Me too. This is a navy Galaxy with it. It is perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Perfection.
I cannot wait to see your guys' winter projects with this.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to have a great time.
Yes.
It's really pretty with it, too.
Yeah.
Look at this. Remember, this was the Heather in Shadow.
Which also looks really, really good with it.
Really good. Really good. Heather is another favorite of mine. I love how silky Heather is. It's like hide in its embossing. And so a lot of people call it Heather hide. We don't happen to call it that, but a lot of customers do. And so it works out because it's the same hide, but it's a two-tone. So all of our Heathers.
The Heathers have a base bottom with like the tipping on it. It's not frosted though.
No, it's not, because it is like a tipping, but it's a printed overall. And then when they emboss it so heavily, it kind of takes away from it being a tipped piece like that. It's more of a tonal just change of color.
It is very faintly done, but it just lets you add it with so many more things because you do pick up a little bit of the multiple colors in it.
Remember we had that.
So this is Heather Shadow right over here, guys. And then this one was the Galaxy in navy. And this is the new digital print Fair Isle. And I just want to show you guys real quick. just so it doesn't look like a regular digital print on camera.
There you go. Oh gosh, that shows it off
Yeah.
nicely. Very
You
nice.
guys, these feel so good. These are going to be delivered to us. They arrive within like the next week and a half, Wendy. So the shops should have these within the next 2-3 weeks.
Gosh, these are just snuggly goodness. Look at this one. This is another one. This is a different design, and it's called, I've forgotten or don't have it memorized.
This is called Trailhead.
Yeah.
And so look at how cool this is.
Okay, now let me find a green or two.
So this is going to go really nicely with your load-ins, your hunter. You know what? That shadow, I feel it popping up over here, and it looks also really good with it. Your navy, your ink, your evergreen.
The navy's up here and not in this batch, but it's up here because this is a kind of a teal, like a mallard. I think that's mallard in there. So
okay,
what's the matter?
No. Okay, so look at how pretty that galaxy navy looks with it. The heather, the Luxe Cuddle heather shadow looks really good because of the animals. Yes. And then she's going to get over to this side now, and we've got Forest in Encore over here, which also looks really good with it. The Nube navy also looks great.
I think Loden looks. Ooh, I think Loden looks great.
Yeah.
With it. So I didn't have a piece of solid Loden, so I grabbed this one. Looks great. That it matches in here with perfection. So this one, you guys are going to do some spectacular things with this print. And we purposely added all these tones in there. So like moss and chive and all In those yellowy greeny tones. But then you've also got mallard. What are you hoping for?
The Himalayan.
The Himalayan.
The load-in Himalayan.
Do we have that?
No, I thought we did, but we have the navy.
Yeah. We only have the one.
You know what?
So what does the navy look like? We could play with you all day talking about these things. It's actually pretty.
Yep.
It actually is pretty on our end. I don't know what it looks like in the camera, but
you know what? On camera, the navy Himalayan doesn't look as great, but in person it looks nicer. But I know the load-in would look a lot better.
Somebody turn the heat on.
Oh, I don't know.
I know it's hot outside, but it feels like the heat went on. Okay,
so this is it
one.
for the Luxe Cuddle prints. Again, we do have others that we're working on. We just, unfortunately, samples didn't come in on time to show you guys. But next month's show, we will definitely have all of those.
The one that's missing, it comes in two colorways. You guys, you're going to go crazy.
Really, it's really good. But I love that we've done different than what we've normally done. So this is really exciting that we were able to achieve this on a Luxe Cuddle.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see how we play around with these. Wouldn't it be fun to strip some of that?
Oh my gosh, I know.
Like it's going to be super cool. All right.
Are you guys ready for the Halloween prints? I'm really excited about these, and I know this is what you guys were waiting for too.
So there's some fun things.
All right, so this very first one here, this is called Spooky Chic. I'm going to have her zoom in on this one because there's so much to look at in this, and I love the details in this.
All right, so I'm going to pull out a couple things here. This is one. Okay, so, oh gosh, that looks really good on camera. Yep. It's probably about a 5-inch tall little boxes and about 3 inches wide. So really nicely done. There's a lot of colors in these. So that Dinah could have picked a million things to go with this, but you know what? That dot is going to be super cute in this.
And so is the okay. So first up here is the Iced Vienna in elderberry,
which is, by the way, a beautiful
and anything piece. Elderberry is going to look really pretty with it,
like that.
Yeah. This is the new Himalayan elderberry, also really cool with it. And of course, you know that anything black is going to go with it as well. Mandarin would look pretty with it too. Pop out some of the color in the butterfly and the pumpkins. We had earlier. Which one are you looking for?
I was looking for the iced piece of the kind of beigey tone, but I must have put it someplace else. Again, I am knee deep. If I had to walk right now, it would be a tough thing for me to walk very far.
This is Heather Loganberry. Right over here. Also really, really pretty with it. It's going to bring out a lot of the other purple tones in there. She pulled out the Dottie in charcoal.
Yep. So the black, of course, makes everything pop. Super cool. So how does that look? You know, I think that there's a different one that I would like better with it. I don't love that with it. But grab that orange and right there, and let's see what that orange looks like. Okay, so now you're jazzing it up a different way. So it actually looks better in person than it does on live. That orange is grabbing so much color that it just is crazy amount that it's just blowing out the other one, but it does look good. I wouldn't make like a back on it, but I would use it in strips or use it as a contrast color for a little bit of something. It would even be a cool binding. That's actually cool with it.
Yep.
Somebody just brought that up.
Yeah,
This is grape jam.
This is grape jam over here. But again, anything black, anything charcoal, anything graphite, all of those are going to look really, really good with it too.
And these beigey tones are good with it too. Oh gosh, look at the black with it. How good is that? Okay, the stars is really cute with it too.
I know. I really like the stars with it.
I think this is going to be fun. It may not last forever, this print, but it'll last for enough time that I think we'll get some real enjoyment out of it and be able to do some cool things. I love the skeleton with the flowers on it.
I think
that would be a fun way
too.
To doll that up a little bit or do some fun things with it.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, let's get on with the others that we've lost somewhere in the mix here. Okay.
All right. So next up is, this is called Fright Fest.
Okay, that's cute. So do you remember we did one with the Halloween, or sorry, with the pumpkin heads a couple years ago? We did this kind of similar background look. It did super well.
It almost looks like our sorbet kind of look on the back.
And so, gosh, there's going to be...
There is so much that is going to go with this one.
And we took away some of our pieces already, our coordinates. So we have to kind of dig for them. So we're trying to find...
So this is what evergreen and the Luxe Cuddle hide looks up against it. Of course, black is going to look really good. Then this is Galaxy in Lava. We've got the Galaxy in Grape Jam.
This is what I was looking for.
We've got the Heather in Loganberry.
Look how cute that looks with the denim.
Yeah.
That looks or not denim.
With the navy.
Jeans. Oh, you're right. She's right. That is navy blue with it, but it's really cute with it. Okay, that is adorable.
You guys, the Heather Shadow. Wow, we've used this piece a lot today.
Yeah, that tells you something.
I know. Galaxies are so, I mean, I'm sorry. The Galaxies are great, but the Heathers, I think sometimes we
forget about them.
We do forget about them.
And so if you're a retailer, how many times have we used this Heather Shadow today? So it's a must-have piece in your stash or in your store. Looks great. It looked great also with the skeleton piece.
Yep.
Okay, we grab that dot. Just might as well do it right in here because holy moly.
So again, some of these limited edition or seasonal dot prints.
Look at this.
These are digital ones, and look at how cute they look.
So this is black, purple, and orange. And it's exactly that. Isn't this going to be fun to play with? I think you guys are going to have a really good time. We matched it up with some of the older Halloween designs. Boy, they were really, really cute together. Oh God, that's adorable. I can't get that out enough. I can't do it. I'm going to knock it off onto the floor if I do that. I think this is really cute. I'm going to grab this guy.
It does make the candy corn on the print pop a lot more.
Isn't that cute? Little strips of that stuff tucked in there, I think are going to just be great.
So this is going to be the stripe that is like a black and purple. I know it looks a little navy on camera right now, but
it's truly purple. It's a hot purple color. It's not periwinkle at all. It's strong purple. She's getting there, but it's still a little bluish. Somebody told me it's got Wednesday vibes. So that there's a show apparently that is called Wednesday, and I understand. I just think it's such a cool, it's the same stripe that we've been talking about, but it's just simply purple.
Oh, trick or treat bags out of this.
It would be really
super cute.
Really cute. Really cute. We're standing in a sea of fabric right now.
Yeah. And again, this one is going to be a little harder to match things to, just because it's looking a little navy on camera, but
yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Yeah.
So, but this does. So this is Gnome.
Look at how cute.
Oh God, there's so many parts. Look at the little skeleton gnome. I love him.
This is cute. The little baby gnome on top of the pumpkin.
Cat tucked in there.
Yes.
There's some really, really cute things. Diana kind of went crazy with the pumpkin faces, so the jack-o'-lantern faces, and she was just doing all kinds of them. We were laughing at her. She was having so much fun with it. But look how cute. You guys are going to be very happy with the coordinates on this.
And just how much stuff goes with this.
That's my point exactly. And grab that dot, because that dot is adorable with that. It's right there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, something went wrong with our iPad. Everybody went away. Y'all went away. Vanessa to the rescue. Oh my gosh. Look how adorable all that is. How cute. That is, it's darling. It's just darling. You guys, you could make so many things with this. I love like a sofa throw, because I think Halloween is one of those things. I feel like by the time I get my Halloween decorations up, it's time to take them down. So I love things that are quick and easy. I have one little wall hanging that I just tuck over a picture in my house, and it just makes my whole house feel like I've decorated and put all this energy into it. And I really haven't. I've just taken a few of my fun cuddle things and just draped them around my house, and it looks like I'm, prepared and ready to go. A few pumpkins and we're done.
I know.
Aren't these cute? Oh, thanks, Carol. You're very sweet. Very sweet. Look at how fun this is. These are just all happy. You're bringing us something else we want to look at with it? Oh, well, I have that. I have that. I can add that in. Look at that.
Lime green.
Limeade, isn't it?
Yes, the limeade.
Limeade. Okay, it's blowing it out color-wise again. But she'll get it here in a second. It's pretty limey. It's pretty hot, but it's pretty cool with it. So there's a lot of bits of greens in there. Lots and lots of bits of it. Really cool. And then just look at even how fun Halloween-y that feels together when you put all that stuff together like that. Ooh, I like
There's so many possibilities for this.
So there's 2 Halloween-y knot prints left. They're not really Halloween, but you could use them for Halloween. Annette's trying to catch up with all the comments really quickly here.
Oh my gosh, a pumpkin out of grape. Is that Galaxy? So this is grape jam in Galaxy. This is the lava Galaxy, and this one is limeade.
Oh, sorry, you can't see where you're pointing, but
so this was grape jam. This one right here is the lava, and then this one over here is limeade.
We always sell out of these during Halloween.
We do. These are stock up with time. Give yourself plenty of time with these.
As a retailer.
Yes. Because it no matter how much we try to prepare, it just always seems to happen.
So this next one isn't really a Halloween print. However, it is. I think it'll be sold for Halloween.
We're gonna come out. Yeah, it's gonna be released with the Halloween, but I think it'll sell year round for sure. But this is called Monster Bash. Look at how cool that is.
I think that. Darling.
Oh my gosh, this is so fun. And there's so many colors in this. There's going to be a lot of really fun projects. I cannot wait to see also what you guys come up with the dreamy fur with this.
Oh gosh, isn't that just funny?
Yeah.
Okay, that is perfection of a match. That limeade Honestly, I hardly need to even look at anything else, but
That looks really good with it too. That really matches this guy really good.
Yeah, it does.
This is the Pacific and Galaxy. She's got the limeade up.
I mean, obviously a red is going to go really well. In fact, the red, I already did that. The Galaxy, what's the red called? Salsa?
Yes.
The Salsa Galaxy looks great with it. Great. Because it's kind of that orangey tones that has in there, which we did on purpose to kind of make it more fun, more kid fun. And of course, anything black and white is going to look darling with it because of the little stripy guy that's in there. But look at this. I would not have grabbed that.
I wouldn't have either. It looks really good with this guy over here.
So if you're trying to
Wild Rabbit in amethyst,
especially if you're trying to girl up your monster print, that's a fun thing.
And because we have this guy here,
look at this.
Why not?
Look, you guys, look how cute that is.
This would be like a little boy's dream gift right here. A matching stuffy with a blanket. Imagine his little bed out of this.
What's his name?
So this one here, this pattern for the monster is from Shiny Happy World, and it's made out of the Dreamy Fur and Olive, and then we also use the Cuddle 3 in both snow and black.
Why do you need C3? This is why you need C3.
I know.
It's his mouth, these teethers, and his eyes, and his horns.
So cute. This is so fun.
You could do this in a dozen different ways and make them look. You could just mass produce them for all the grandkids. Wouldn't they just have a blast with it? Do exceptionally girly ones and then do really boy and do wild. And I mean, you could just match every kid's personality because every kid is this a little bit, right? Everybody has a kid somewhere inside of us that describes us at any given time, right? Egghead monster pattern. Is that just the funniest name too? Love it. You guys, isn't it cute? It just inspires you to want to build things out of it. Here's a few more stuffies. Like this guy is so funny. It's a bat. That's a bat wing.
So this one, the pattern, you guys, for this is Sweet Briar Sisters. And this is using the black Dreamy Fur, black Cuddle 3, and then the white Cuddle 3. The pattern is Bewitching Bat.
So it's hard a little bit to see right here, but oh my gosh, it's funny as heck in person.
Look at his fangs. That's so cute.
Oh my God, here's his friend. And here's his friend. So this is called, it's another a Sweet Briar pattern.
This is a Spooky Spider.
Okay, and I'm going to tell you, it's made out of Encore. Every stuffy that you've ever made should be made out of Encore. This is the third thing I've felt lately out of an Encore. I have a little elephant on my desk right now that's a pale blue in Encore. I honestly, it is the softest stuffed animal I have ever felt in my life. This feels so good. They're just amazing in Encore. So I encourage you to get some Encore to do some stuffies with, especially really special ones. And
all
really
the little baby ones.
Yeah. That little elephant, I should have brought it just because I think it's so dog. No, it's a puppy. I take that back. It's a puppy. Doesn't matter. It's adorable. Just simply adorable. Anyway, I love, 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 love our stuffies out of Encore. And so is that, here's the pumpkin we were talking about a minute ago.
This is cute. I like this pumpkin. All right. So this jack-o'-lantern is from Indigo Junction. And it's just called Pumpkin. So this one we used Luxe Cuddle Marble in Rust. And then we did C3 for the face. Just a regular black Cuddle 3.
Wouldn't these be cute in doing like a purple galaxy out of that?
Oh, I know.
And an ivory-ish one, for the white pumpkins and stuff. I think it'd be super cute with all of that. And then you can take textures.
It for fall too. You can use it for fall decor too.
Yeah, turn him around.
Yeah.
He's just a regular pumpkin when you turn him around.
Exactly. I really, really, really like that. Because you could just turn it around.
Look, pumpkin.
It just becomes a fall decor. I love that.
Me too. Me too. How
I
fun
like
is
this
that?
pumpkin.
This is also, I think, a super cute. I think this is the Funky Friends. Pussycat, Funky Friends. And look, all she did was add a orange bow on his neck and it turned him into a Halloween cat. So if you take the orange bow off and put a different color on it for a different time, it could be your seasonal things, or for a little one that wants it in, that loves your kitties, which of course there's a million people that love kitties, including me, that you could have your own pussycat.
Okay, they're
Super
asking
cute.
where's the stem from. What do you think?
I think they took it off of a real pumpkin. I think that's a real pumpkin stem. But I suspect you can probably buy those now, but I think that is actually a real pumpkin. By just looking at the top of it and stuff, it looks like like they popped it off of a top of a pumpkin and let it dry. And then how they sewed it on or glued it in, I don't really know, but I bet you it's been glued in there.
Oh, you know what? It was glued in, you guys. It was glued in.
Yeah, I wouldn't swing it around by the stem, but
yeah.
You know what we didn't do? Look at what's down there. Annette.
We're missing one more print. And we want to show you guys one more Halloween print.
And again, it's another one of those Halloween, not really Halloween.
Yeah, this one I know this will sell year round. So this is called Skull and Roses.
So it's a kind of a tattoo piece.
Look at how cool that is. I love the detail inside of the skulls, the detail in the roses.
Yeah. I'm sure this is going to sell for a long time. This is one of those that we'll see around and around. But I love also what Diana coordinated with this one, because I think it's perfect. It's demi rose. So she put the rose print with it. There's other things that coordinated with it, but that I just love what it looks like.
Really pretty.
I'm going to throw that back on, but then
Heather shadow, anything black, evergreen.
I'm going to grab this guy because I think this is going to be really cool with it. Look at the green.
Oh, yeah.
The green is just, it gives it kind of a, scroll over.
It changes.
Yeah,
there you go.
It changes what it's all about. Suddenly the white heads really come out in it with that. And then I think also, I think we've got it backwards. Yeah. That's why it's not showing the light very well.
There
so if you're trying to cool it down, I think that's the way to cool it down. But I think then if you tucked in a little bit of a white or a pastel gray, even a snowy owl in alloy is going to be really cool in there.
Oh, the black demi rose is going to look perfect with this too.
Great with it. So I don't think there's any other Halloween-y. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know how I forgot about this Halloween stuffy because it's one of my personal favorites. Look at him. His teeth. I could just sit and look at those teeth all day long. But then again, his satin edged cape is just ridiculously cute. It's a little bit older one because it's got an older fur on there, but for his beard. But you could do other furs that would be just equally as cute. A white beard would be just as cute. But it's all this little detail of like all these little.
There's a lot of detail in this.
These are just felt pieces, but you could use Cuddle as well because the raw edge Cuddle won't do anything. And if you wanted them to stay stiff, you could always glue the raw edge Cuddle onto a little piece of black cardboard and put it on there if it wasn't going to be played with and just looked at. But look at that satin edge on there and stuff. Oh, God, it's just hilarious. Oh, he's got arms.
You guys, so the pattern for this one is from the Gnome Makers. And then this is their Halloween Vampire Gnome. And we've used red satin. We've used Cuddle 3 in black. The cape is made out of the Luxe Cuddle Dazzle in black silver. There's also some Cuddle 3 beige and white. And then for those of you that have those, we have the Fun Fur Cuts in the Monkey Shag Gray Frost. That is what their beard is made out of.
And I will tell you that one of the reasons why he's so cool too is they've done the pellets in the bottom. So there's a lot of pellets in this guy. So he sits super well. You just sit him down and he's never going to fall over because he's got such a heavy amount of pellets in there. We usually do like a bag that holds the pellets and then you put the bag inside the stuffy. And so then you can take the bag out if you wanted to wash it, or just you can wash it with pellets in it too. It's not going to hurt anything, but they also don't escape that way. We use a lot of times we'll use a cotton or muslin.
The teeth are made out of Cuddle 3.
Yep, just single layer, super simple. You could cut 100 teeth out of a 9x9 square. Really cute, huh? All right.
And then some Christmas.
Couple Christmases, and I think we're done. And that.
All right. So how cute is this little guy? I love this guy.
It's done.
All right, so this is also from Funky Friends. This is Reggie the reindeer, and he was made out of, there's Cuddle 3 sand, Cuddle 3 brown, Cuddle 3 red, Cuddle 3 black, and then the Luxe Cuddle Snowy Natural was used for the belly, and then the tops.
See, Snowy Owl in those natural and the alloys
Yes.
go with everything. I recommend getting those into your stash, even if you just have
I love
a yard
this
of
part
each.
here, though, guys. The buttons,
holding
the
his
top.
little arms
Oh
on.
my gosh, and the legs. I love that. The detail in this is so cute.
Yeah, that's really a cutie. I wouldn't let a child probably play with that one because it'll be really hard to get those buttons to stay on if they were swinging it around and stuff. So I've used this more of a decor piece
For
instead.
sure.
But I think it's just super cute. And then look how silly this is, but how
I
cute
know.
it is.
You guys, we are going to be doing our giveaway soon. So if you guys want to get those last minute shares in. No, unfortunately, these are not kits. The Stuffies that we're showing are not kits. But that's why we're sharing the pattern company information and what pattern was used, as well as the fabrics. So the little snowman is from Embroidery Garden. And the pattern is the Snowman Softie. And he's made out of Luxe Cuddle hide in both white and cardinal.
A lot of machine embroidery.
There's a lot of machine embroidery on this, you guys.
That's a fun way to
lift
your
up the
skills
scarf here. I love his little arms.
I do too, darling.
Super cute.
Okay, then I'm going to do all three of these. We'll do all three of these at once here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'll do my Santa suit first. I've got a Santa pillow, and it's a Shannon Fabrics free giveaway. So you can just get this off, download the pattern, and you can download it off of our website. And it's all C3 except for the marble snow, which is of course that. And it's just black, silver, and cardinal. And super easy. This is a good project for young people to work on when they're trying to get their skills up, or new sewists. You can quickly get your skills up with something simple and easy like this. Is just a square knife edge pillow.
And the little bells on that really add that extra touch. I love that
too.
All right, so this round one here in the middle, this is Art to Heart by Nancy.
Look how cute that is, you guys. Look at it's like the paper snowflakes that you cut out. But do you see the snowman in that? I just think it's really clever, really well done, and just 2 pieces of fabric. Super simple.
The pattern name for this one is a Snowman and Snowflake Round Pillow. And the fabrics used in this one was just the Luxe Cuddle Hide Red, and then the little snowman are made out of Cuddle 3 in white.
Super cute. And when I say super easy, I didn't mean it like super easy to machine stitch, but it's an applique. But if you're an appliquer like I am, I would love a project like this. I love applique. So this would be a fun thing to do.
Oh, that's a cute idea, Penny. Appliquing a carrot for the arms and the...
Oh, that would be cute.
All right.
Lastly,
so this one here, little Santa head. This is from OO Deco.
Yeah.
This is the Santa pillow. You guys, how cute is this? This is made out of Luxe Cuddle Hide and Cardinal, Snow, Luxe Cuddle Seal Snow, and then the Cuddle 3 Beige.
So you get a few half a yard cuts of all this different stuff. Look how many fun things you can make with it.
I know.
You could have all your Christmas gifts done. Little simple
or
things.
I like someone said too, like for under the Christmas tree decor.
Yeah. I hate it when all the presents are gone and you want to look at it, or when they haven't gotten there yet. Also wouldn't this be fun for workmates to give simple gifts like this for workmates? You'd be a hero.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a nice way to do it and wouldn't be that much. Anyway, these are kind of fun. We kind of like to share with you these. Gosh, I feel like we have showed you everything with minus a few little, darn it. I wanted to show you this one because it's just kind of clever. I think this is a clever
This is
way
another
to do this.
really clever one too. So this one here, this is from Jennifer Hanen Creative Co. This is the holiday pillow. It was made out of Luxe Cuddle Hide Scarlet, Luxe Cuddle Galaxy and Evergreen, and then a little bit of the Luxe Cuddle Hide and Snow.
And
How
the
cute.
snowflakes.
The snowflakes are buttons, you guys.
Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? I have no idea where they got them, but I think that it's just an adorable way to get some added fun on that. So what a fun pillow to have. Again, remember the pillow that you're going to give away. It's just such a cute way to do it. There's probably other appliques too. If you're not into a mitten, I'm sure there's others that would look equally as
these
adorable.
snowflakes are just buttons, so it won't be too difficult.
So they're just a button.
Yeah, it's just a button.
See, and then just stitched right in the dead center right there. Just stitch them on.
This
and
is
then
so cute.
sew it together. Don't even have to do it afterwards. You could do that before you put it together because look, nothing's too near the edge. I think it's darling.
That's really cute.
Really cute. So, all right, before we do our giveaway, I want to share with you one quick thing that I'm not sure everybody knows about right now. So we are doing a 28K giveaway, Cuddle giveaway. They're 2-yard cuts. And we have worked with our Cuddle stores,
centers.
Yes, to promote it with them. And you must enter through one of the Cuddle centers. So you'll find the links on their pages, and they've been putting them out there in social media like crazy. So if you've seen that, you can enter at all of the different Cuddle centers. You're not obligated or not limited to just one Cuddle center. You can go ahead and enter in all of them. And then there's extra entries you can get once you get in there and start the process. I think it's going to be a super fun giveaway. You can enter all through the month of August. It's going all through August, and then we'll select the winners, or they'll select the winners in September. It's by far the biggest giveaway Shannon's ever done. It's just going to get a jillion 2-yard cuts out there, so your chances of winning are kind of high.
I know.
Especially if you start getting into those stores right now and start liking those pages and entering. It's super easy to enter. There's also QR codes, so if you're inside the store, you can use one of the QR codes, and you can be in there in a second. Before you even leave the store, you can have it done. So I encourage you to get them so you can get your free 2-yard cut. And I think it's going to be a fun giveaway.
I do too. I'm really excited about this one, and I cannot wait to see all of the winners and what they make out of this. There's just so much fun stuff, you guys, to make with a 2-yard cut.
So when you win a 2-yard cut, we want to see it on the I Love Cuddle page.
Definitely.
As we always do. We always encourage you to sign up on the I Love Cuddle page if you've never done it. I just think it's one of the best communities I've ever been exposed to. The amount of genuine love for the product is so evident, and then the camaraderie, and if you're struggling with something, you're having troubles getting something sewn, just bring it on. Show the group. There's so many ideas and so many ways to get yourself out of your pickle, or just something you want to share and just enjoy the love of somebody else saying, "Wow, good job." It feels good. It feels good to me when we're talking about somebody else's things. So I appreciate all of you. I appreciate how you always show up and you're just ready to be here and play with us. And it's such a fun thing. Such a fun thing.
I don't know if the chat stays open after the live, but if you have any questions at all, you can always give our office a call and ask to speak to either Julie or myself or anyone in customer service. Or if you want to email us or message us on Facebook, we will be more than happy to help you guys out.
You could reach all of those places. You can reach us, whether it's private or whether it's public. You can even do it through the I Love Cuddle page if you've got something that's a public thing. But if you've got something personal you want to talk about, or just more businessy, then please just give us a call directly. It's all perfect.
Liz, the Cuddle Centers, if you go to the store locator on the website, right? It gives you that information there.
Very easy to find on the store locator. Very easy to find. You'll see it right away. And then probably one of your favorite stores could well be in the Cuddle Center program already. So there's about 28 stores involved in this giveaway. So they're all across the country, just lots and lots of really cool stores to go and enter in. I think it's time for a drawing.
Yes, giveaway time.
Giveaway. Oh, there they are.
All right. The winners this month are Cheryl Walker Wester, Jody Laster Wilson, and Sherry Jensen Mason.
How funny. Only 3 name winners.
I know.
So that was the minimum requirement with 3 names. Oh, that's funny.
But congratulations, everyone, to all of the winners. Please make sure to email us at info@shannonfabrics.com with your phone number and your address. And then if you can have the subject line be live giveaway winner, that way we can go ahead and get you that shipped out.
How fun is that?
Congratulations.
And once again, just thank you so much for being here. We just love doing this and your attention to be here and taking the time to do it.
We appreciate you guys, the comments, the interaction with us. We truly do appreciate it. So
you're the best. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next month.
See you next month, guys. Stay cool out there.
Yep.